Hello, I bought some of these really neat reflection vellum envelopes, and if you look at them, they have a tie closure, which I thought was pretty cool. And so I'm going to use an envelope, and I am going to decorate it, and I am going to make it so that it'll fit in a mini album and hold some ephemera. The collection that I'm using is I think it's, Color My World. No, it's Flight of Fancy by Graphic 45, and I love it. And so I've got some pieces here that are rub-ons, and I thought, well, maybe I could put a hummingbird down there. And so I just cut out my rub-on, and I am just using the popsicle stick that came in the package, and I'm just rubbing it on. And yes, it is a little challenging to go over the threads and over the, I don't know what they're called, reinforcements that hold the threads down there. But it can be done. So I'm just rubbing on my rub-ons. And then when I go to pick them up, I just go really carefully. And wherever it doesn't stick, I just go ahead and, of course, give it a harder little rub. So let me see. We're having some stickage, some not. So I'll just press a little firmer. So while I was filming, the phone rang. And, of course, when the phone rings, it stops everything. What I did was I put on a few more of the transfers. And now we're going to do the back of the envelope. I just love this. I think it's so pretty. What I am going to do, though, is put down this protective paper while I rub, just because I don't want anything to get on my mat. So, as you can see, I have got my envelope. I'm going to open the string up and just take it off. And then in my sheets, I have these butterflies that kind of come up at an angle, and I really like those, and I want to use those on my envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut them off my transfer sheet. Yeah. And then I'm going to put them, I'm going to leave the flap down, I'm just going to put them right over here and transfer them on. So I want to, it's a little hard with this paper down. Let's see if I can line up the corner of my paper with the corner of my envelope, and then it won't be as hard for me to see things. Okay, here we go. And look at that, it's a great fit. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start rubbing all these down. This is going to take a while, so I think what I'll do is probably stop the video and then come back when I'm done. However, do notice that I do have the flap down in place as I am going over this. I haven't cut anything off, and I'm not going to need to either, because when I pick this up and the transfer comes off, it's going to just work out perfectly. Okay, here you have it. When I took the paper backing off, as you can see, my envelope came apart, and it's perfectly, the flap is perfectly in alignment with my rub-ons. So now I think I want a pop of color. I really kind of like this pink. So I may just cut this down and see what it would look like. I'm not going to use the words down here at the bottom, so I'm just going to cut them off. And I'm not being particularly careful. And as a matter of fact, I am going to rub it with it coming off the corner. Yeah, I like that. So it's just going to look like it's swooshing up. So where that edge is, it's the transfer isn't going to transfer because I don't want it to. And the same thing for this edge of the envelope over here too. You do want to be careful when you are doing another transfer that you don't accidentally rub on the transfers that you've already done, because you don't want them to lift off or have, I don't know what it's called, demarcations or something on them. All right, let's see how this is looking. I'm going to lift this. Oh, look at that one. Oh, it just nicely lifts up really well. Okay, and see the edge? I can just go like that. Oop, I got transfer on my finger. That's fun. Anyway, and then I have the back of my envelope that looks like that. And the front is like that. I just love this. This paper collection is magnificent. Anyway, then what I can do is just close this up. And it is ready for my ephemera or my journaling squares or pictures or anything. So see, I could put one of my little ephemera booklets from the paper collection. I could put that in there if I wanted to. I think the postcards are a little bit big, but these would fit. And then, of course, any pictures that I have that I want to put in there, and that could just slide right into my journal in a belly band or in a pocket, however I want to do it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it. Bye.